Hello and welcome. My name is Lauren, and in today's video I'll be sharing with you the pages that I plan on coloring in May 2025. I'll be participating in some hashtags and in some buddy colors, but will also be coloring other pages that do not belong to either of those categories. So come and join me and let's get started. Book I'll be coloring in May is Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. Ellie from Ellie Colors and Designs contacted me about doing a buddy color, and we agreed that we would do it in this book. And the page that we picked is the cute little mice in a teapot. So they are traveling to far away worlds and far away destinations. I've wanted to do this page for ages, and so I'm very happy that Ellie agreed to do it. And so I'm thinking some sort of galaxy background because of the stars, and perhaps some sort of copper teapot, and a glowing aura around the lantern, and maybe either white or gray mice, and then a stormy ocean. Yeah, this is such a lovely page, and I'm eager to do it. Daydreams is actually one of my project books, and so I'm always happy to do a page in it. The next book I'll be coloring in is Mythographic Imagine. I have the Dutch version of this book, and so that's the one I'm coloring in, and it's by Joseph Kattenbang. This is another buddy color, this time with Selena Moonlight, who also contacted me to do a buddy color. And the page that we chose is this one, the robot in the undergrowth page. According to the list of pages at the end of the book, this one is actually called, it's called Harmony. But yeah, whenever I think of this page, whenever I see this page, I think of the robot in the movie Short Circuit, the robot that comes to life and wants to have a life of his own. And my roommate just made some sort of comment about it. So I'm back. Sorry for the pause, but my roommate felt that it was very important that I show you all her framed picture of Johnny Five, the robot from that film. So yeah, I've shown it to you.
It's important.
Okay, now that she's gone, we can continue. Right, so I was thinking of a sunset background and a steel or iron robot, and there are other steampunk elements on this page. There's this bunny with its clockwork insides, and I think this is supposed to be a dog. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks that way. As this is an early Joseph Kattenbang book, it's got hidden objects. So we have a carrot and this other I don't know what that is, sort of like steering wheel maybe, and then we have a wrench, but they sort of work with the theme of the page. This is one of the things I like about Joseph Kattenbang's earlier books, that even though they have hidden objects, the hidden objects suit the page. Right, so that's what I'm going to be doing with Selena. Thank you for agreeing to buddy with me. So the next couple of books are for hashtags in the coloring community. So as I'm sure you're all aware, May is Mermaid in the coloring community. And so of course I have to color a mermaid page. And I'm also participating in the Color Your Fairy Tales hashtag hosted by Geordie Colors. And the fairy tale for May is the Little Mermaid. And so I will be continuing a whip that I began a little while ago. So this is my whip. I didn't get very far into this whip, and so I'm eager to get back to it. Right now all I've done is the sandy bottom of the sea, and I made it a greenish yellowish color, and then I'm going to continue and do the mermaid. I'm debating either a yellowish orange background that merges into a light blue perhaps, or something like indicating the ocean at sunset, or just a blue background for the ocean. And then these will be perhaps greens and purples, and then these sea urchins, I think that's what they are. They're sea urchins, will be also pinks and purples, maybe a golden bathtub. And I don't know yet what color I'll make her tail. Mermaids' tails can come in any color. And perhaps a purpley pinkish octopus. Oh, he's gonna come and scrub her back. So cute. Okay, so that's the page that I'm going to color for Mermaid. I usually only color one page for Mermaid because I have other pages that I also want to color, and so I don't really dedicate the whole month to coloring Mermaid pages. The next hashtag that I'm participating in May is the Wild Year of Color 2025, hosted by Jamie at Finding Joy in Color, and the prompt for May is a zebra. This is a very challenging prompt, and it took me ages to find a zebra in my coloring books. I must have gone through 20 books before I eventually found one. I even looked at books that I thought would be obvious that there would be a zebra in them. I looked in Magical Jungle and in Fragile World and in Enchanted Creatures, and none of those books had a zebra, or a zebra as they called it in the States. So anyway, I found it in this book. I apologize in advance for my butchering of the German language, but it's Die Welt unter die Lupe Zulande by Rita Berman. And the page, there are actually 3 zebras in this book. And yeah, the very first page has the zebra here at the bottom, but it has lots of other animals as well, and this is going to be a fun page. It's relatively small because the book is relatively small, but there are quite a few details, and it'll be fun to color the different animals, and I'm thinking they're like different areas, so perhaps we can make some of it blue and some of it green and some of it yellow for the different types of creatures that are on the page. So yeah, we'll see. So those are the books that I'll be coloring for buddy colors and for hashtags, and the rest of the books are books that I just want to color pages in. I want to preface this section by saying that I am usually able to color between 4 to 6 pages in a month. I'm kind of a perfectionist, and so I spend several days on a page, and I might not get to these ones. I'll definitely do the ones for the hashtags and the buddy colors, but the books that I'm showing you now might be books that I don't manage to get to. Hopefully I will, but if not, that's also okay. Anyway, so the first page that I want to color is in Mythic World by Kirby Rosannes. This is an untouched book for me, and I'm eager to get it started. And I want to start with the title page. So here we have the title page, which is Medusa from Greek mythology. And it's actually, I think, a picture of Athena's aegis, her shield, and then Medusa's face is embossed onto the shield. I follow Nekosimi. She's a creator here on YouTube, and she has a color along on her Patreon channel for this page, where she has used Neocolor 2s on the background and pencils on the Medusa. And I'm going to try and see if I can follow her tutorial and do something similar. Maybe not the exact same colors, but something similar. We'll see. The next book I'd like to color in is Romantic Country by Erie. This is a project book for me, and I've actually finished about 20 or 21 pages in the book so far, so I want to continue with it. I really want to finish this book one day. Anyway, so the page that I'm going to be doing is the Wishing Well page. I feel like this is quite a transition page, a transition between spring and summer. So I'm going to try and capture those 2 seasons in one page. We'll see if we can do that. So this is a beautiful page. I really enjoy coloring in this book. Nevertheless, the paper is a bit problematic. It's very smooth paper. And so what I usually do, I usually base elements with ink tints and then color on top of the elements with pencils. And that's what I'm going to do with this page as well. So I'm thinking of, since we have these lanterns, I'm thinking of perhaps a background that is either nighttime or perhaps dusk. And then I will match the rest of the colors to suit that background. I very often start with backgrounds on my pages so that I can suit the colors to the background and not the opposite way around. So yeah, this is a lovely page and I'm eager to color it. The next book I'd like to color in is By the Sea by George Dufexis. This is a color by number book. It is the only color by number book that I have in my collection. And I usually color in this book when I just want to do a bit of mindless coloring. And so it's sort of a book that I fit in between other pages. So if I'm not really feeling one of the other books that I want to work in, but I feel this one, then I will color in this one. And the page that I've actually already started and plan to continue is this page, which I'm calling Sailing to Paradise, because we have sailboats and catamarans, and I think that that's a canoe, I think. So we've got different kinds of boats, and then we've got the mountains in the background and the palm tree. Yeah, I've already started. I usually color in color by number books according to the colors that are listed in the front of the book. But I definitely do my own shading. So I don't only color base layers of those colors, but I do a lot of shading with darker colors. And so that's what I've started doing. So here's a part that's shaded and then a part that I have put a base layer, and I'm going to continue with this page in May if I can. The final book that I want to color in will be a surprise to absolutely no one. This is the latest release by Joseph Kattenbang in the Mythographic series, Dragon Spell, and this book is simply magnificent. I truly believe that Joseph has outdone himself. The pages, the line art, they're just incredible. They leave me speechless. And so I really want to color one of the pages in this book. I hope that I will be able to get to it in May. If not, then it'll be in a later month, but I'm definitely going to try. And the page that I am going with is the one that is the most mermaid-like. So here we have an image in which we have this girl, and she's a dragon, but she's a water dragon, and she has a mermaid tail. So I'm thinking she's a dragon, human, mermaid hybrid of some kind. And so she fits into the mermaid theme for May. And I think this page is just magnificent. I have no idea how I'm going to color it, what color palette I'm going to use. I'm going to probably look through my color palettes in Sarah Renee Clark's color catalog, or Naomi Kuno's practical color combinations, or the traditional colors of Japan palette book that I have, and find a palette that I think will suit this page. So I'm really looking forward to that. Right, so those are the pages that I plan to color in May. Do let me know in the comments if there's a particular page that you would like to see me do. And if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're enjoying the channel, it would be wonderful if you could subscribe.